when officers from the ODPS were dispatched to 1801 Old Edisto Drive in reference to an individual being shot. The individual was later identified as Mr. George Christopher Caldwell. The responding officers found the victim on the ground, unresponsive in the parking lot at the incident location. The officers immediately began searching the area for identifying video and any other evidence that might help frame this case. They wanted to get an initial picture of what had occurred. As leads began developing in the early hours after the shooting, this led to further development of additional leads, which were followed up immediately. And as a result of viewing local business video surveillance systems, along with the city-owned security systems in the area, some very valuable leads were obtained based on work that was done by Detective Sergeant Danny Brightwell and his team. We were able to then follow the leads and evidence as it was provided, and we were able to identify the suspect and obtain warrants for him. The suspect was taken into custody without incident on yesterday. This was what we consider a senseless and unprovoked incident. We want to again thank the Caldwell family for their patience, and we want to thank the public for their assistance with this, particularly the business owners in the area who willingly shared their security system information, and for everyone who called in and offered leads. We are greatly appreciative. This was actually what we would consider a sound, solid community effort.
As Chief also said, this was a senseless killing. Our community is suffering because of it. I just want to take a moment to implore parents to raise their children. Raise your children. And I understand that being a parent is not easy. I have two sons, my wife and I. It is very difficult under the best circumstances. But we have to do a better job as a community, as a society, to raise our children. When our children engage in criminal activity, it is a reflection on us. And when you cause the type of hurt and pain that the Caldwell family is enduring, is inexcusable. So I just want to say that to our community, that we have to come together to do a better job of raising our children.
Personal for us, because we know George and Clara very well, and we've been around them for over 30-something years. I have, and some of the council's been around them longer than that. And to see this kind of hurt and distress upon them, it is very devastating to us. As the city administrator said, we want to thank the Orangeburg Department of Public Safety for their due diligence in bringing this case to some kind of solution. And as a result of the arrest, thank y'all for working so hard. Thank Chief for your leadership down here. We want to say to the family, if there's anything that we can do, we are here to help you and do that. Anything that we can do in our power to help you. We cannot replace your son, but we can be here for you to help you bear the burden. And to his wife, God bless you, and our prayers are with you and your children.
This young man, George Caldwell, George Christopher Caldwell, we call him Chris, was the best, youngest man you wanted to see. The child didn't bother nobody. It was just so hurting to know that someone did this to him. My grandchild, he was reared like my grandchild. He was never in any trouble. And we just thank everyone for coming together. Our administrator, our mayor and council, especially the Caldwell family. We just thank you all.